Braun, which is one of my favorite brand for personal care electronics, has just released a brand new brow trimmer. So this video is going to be all about it. I'll be giving you guys an introduction. We'll be unboxing it and looking at the different attachments and heads you get with it. I will also be doing a demonstration. And finally, I will let you know my 2 cents on this, my review, how it fits in my life, and whether I think that it's worth it. Hi guys, it's Magali, and if it's your first time on my channel, then welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I make fairly regular videos on beauty, fashion, travel, lifestyle, and a lot of my videos on this channel have been reviews of different personal care devices, especially in the beauty sphere. I like taking care of myself, but I also really like doing things at home. I just find that it fits in my lifestyle. It's really handy to not have to go to a salon all of the time. I like being self-sufficient even while I'm traveling, and because of that, I've reviewed so many Braun devices. I initially started with reviewing their epilators, but since the last few years and the pandemic happened, they've been coming out with a lot of different really cool trimmers. First, I reviewed the Braun facial trimmer, so you can check out the review of that. And then I also reviewed the Braun body trimmer. I do get a lot of questions on the face trimmer video that do I recommend it? What do I think of it? I really loved it. But one thing that I complained about was that the round head of the facial trimmer does not allow you to shape your brows nicely. So it's like Braun heard that and has now released a device just for trimming and shaping your brows. This is quite an affordably priced device. In fact, it's priced exactly the same as their facial trimmer. You can already get it at a really nice discount even though it's new. So I'll leave a link for that in the description box. Do check it out and you can save some money as well as get an original product. Now let's do a quick little unboxing. You'll notice that the colors on the box are actually really similar to the facial and body trimmer boxes that they've come out with. It's like black, white and pink. On the side, it actually says made for everybody. It's a device for all genders. It's also gentle, really compact and small, and it runs on one AAA battery. Your first battery will be included in the package, so you don't have to go buy it separately. In my experience, these batteries last a really long time. When you open the box, you'll find the instruction manual, of course, with all of the instructions in different languages. I would recommend looking through it once. This is a pretty simple device. It's not going to be really confusing, unlike some of Braun's epilators, which can be complex at first. You can see the main device, the battery, as well as some of the heads and caps that you get in. To insert the battery in, just kind of pull the device apart. You need to put it with the plus facing the bottom and the minus facing towards the head. Then check if it works with this little on-off switch. It should turn on immediately. With this device, you get 2 heads and then you get 1 cap as well. You also get a protective cap when you're carrying this in your bag or pouch. The blade should not get affected. The 2 heads are the precision trimming head, which will come already attached to the device, and then you also have the shaping head, which has like a much smaller sort of blade area. Precision trimming head will already give you a good amount of control and precision, but when you go to the shaping head, that's where you can take it into the really narrow areas also and not remove excess hair by mistake. Switching between the 2 heads is really easy. You will see an arrow also directing you to remove a head. You just turn it in anti-clockwise fashion. Just think of opening a jar, put the other head and turn it in clockwise direction. You'll also get this little plastic thingy called the trimming comb. This is a 5mm comb, so basically half a centimeter, and you put this on the wider head. I really like that they included this as well. This is only going to trim really long brow hair in case you have those, the ones that grow more than 5mm and they tend to look really bushy and kinda untidy. This is the protection cap, and this just keeps your device safe when you're traveling around with it. You might be curious about exactly how this trimmer head works, because I know I always am. If you've seen my Philips facial trimmer review, it's actually kind of similar like that. So it has this tiny comb shaped blades, and it actually is like 2 comb shaped blades that are like this. When you turn on your device, one blade is going to stay stationary. It's not going to move, while the other blade is going to move like this. And the insides of the blades, they are what's sharp. When you move this over your face, your hair will pass to the inside of the blades it will cut it off. You are not going to feel any pain with this trimmer. If you have a low pain threshold and you find threading painful, you find waxing painful maybe, then trimming is actually the ideal method that does not hurt. And now let's move on to the demonstration part of the video. But I've been taking care of my own facial hair for a really long time, so if you are new at this, hopefully these guidelines will just help you for your first time. Always remove your facial hair on a clean face. Don't do this with makeup on. Cleanse thoroughly. And then also I like to go in with toner just to make sure there's no dirt or residue remaining. Make sure that you do this in a well lit area. I'm in front of a bright window. If you're doing this in a bathroom, turn on the extra lights. Brow hair, you need to be careful and precise with removing it. It's not like your upper lip or chin or jaw hair where you just need to yank it all out, you know. Now let's get really up close and personal. So you can see that I have a decent amount of brow hair in between my brows, which has grown out. I do have some breakouts also because I'm PMSing. So I'm starting with the precision trimming head, which is the wider normal head really. By the way, I don't know why they named the wider head precision trimming. They should have named that something else and named the smaller head precision trimmer, in my opinion. Let me know where you stand on that. Do you agree with me, or do you think Braun has named these accurately? Try not to remove excess brow hair, but remember that in case you make a mistake and remove a little bit extra, it's just a trimmer. It's not pulling your hair from the roots, so it should grow back pretty soon. So I use the precision head to remove the monobrow hair, and then I switched to the smaller head to be more precise, and I'm kind of shaping the upper part of my brows as well as the lower part. And I actually really like how it went. I think I removed a little bit extra from, you know, my right side. In case you remove a little extra, it's just a fun learning experience and you can laugh it off. I was actually really satisfied with the results that I got because I often use face razors, but even they do not let me be as precise as this little shaping head. It has such a small head area that lets you get into narrow paths more confidently without taking out excess hair. That is my favorite part of this whole device. Now I switch back to the wider precision head and I'm just putting on the trimming comb attachment. I actually don't have any long brow hair, so in case you have unruly brows, slide this over your brow area and it will trim the excess length only. It will not remove your brow hair, so you don't have to worry about that. Even though this device is designed specifically for brows, I feel like I'm gonna get this question from you guys, that can you use this on other facial hair? You can. It's not the most efficient, but if you have lesser facial hair in certain areas, like I do get it on my upper lips, especially both of these sides, I get a little mustache. I prefer using face trimmer for the mustache area. I tried using this brow trimmer also and it works fine. It took care of the mustache really easily. After I finish with all of my facial hair removal, I will just use toner again to cleanse and kind of soothe my face, remove all of the stray hair. Then I'll go in with a soothing moisturizer or a serum. I'm using this solid serum and I'm gonna leave the products I'm using down below. You don't have to use the same ones though, you can use whatever you have. Just avoid using a moisturizer that has fragrance, because fragrance can be irritating, and it's natural when you remove your facial hair or body hair or anything. Your skin can get irritated for a short period of time, so you should treat it extra gently. Another question I get pretty frequently is how often you need to use this trimmer on your brows. Honestly, that absolutely depends on your own hair growth, because that can vary a lot. With trimming, hair grows back a little bit faster because it's not pulling the hair out from the roots, you know. It's time for the review portion of this video, and if this isn't already clear, I really love this tip and I like Braun on the whole. They make excellent devices. I've had good experiences with pretty much all of them, and I do usually recommend them wholeheartedly. None of the other devices would give you that precise control over your eyebrows, and I think this is very thoughtfully designed, and the heads that come along with it are gonna help you groom your brows really well. It works on a AAA battery, which is pretty easy to find. It is not rechargeable, but I don't feel the need for these really small devices to be rechargeable. Most of their larger epilators are rechargeable. It's incredibly small, incredibly light, very travel friendly, very easy to keep with you in your everyday makeup pouch or your handbag. I do think it's pretty affordable for the quality that you're getting. If you're used to going to the salon to do your eyebrows, one eyebrow visit may not be so expensive, at least in India. So you might think, do I really need to spend the money on this? But those salon visit prices can add up over time. Plus, it's really annoying to go to the salon and maybe you're spending more money to actually get there. Within a few months, this thing becomes value for money, or paisa vasool as we say. So if you're a person from any gender who just wants to groom your brows, I would really recommend this. But if your facial hair concerns are more about your upper lips, your chin and jawline area, then I recommend Braun facial trimmer. This eyebrow trimmer will also be able to take care of some facial hair. I love that I have both, and I know that I am going to be using both very regularly. That is it for today's video. If you have any questions at all, please leave them for me in the comment box down below and I will be happy to answer them for you. Don't forget to check out my other videos, my Philips facial trimmer video, the Braun facial trimmer, the Braun body trimmer. If you are looking to purchase any of these things, I'm sure those videos will be useful to you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.